runs. Evening settles calm and numb. Breath finds space inside my lungs. Thoughts grow quiet, loosely strung. I don't push what wants to come. I stay steady, never sprung. Street air tastes like iron and sun. Footsteps echo, then become just another fading hum of motion, slowing one by one. The weight I carry comes undone. Without a fight, without a shove, I stop mistaking speed for love and let the moment call my bluff. Promises lose their sharpened edge. Intentions soft and quietly heard. Minutes slip like loosened pearls. No direction fully twirled. I don't grip what can't be held. I trust the ground beneath my soul. Windows glow with borrowed tone. Passing faces half unknown. Stories paused and overgrown. Meaning thins but truth stays sown. Confidence rests in flesh and bone. Not announced but clearly shown. I don't posture for a throne. I remain intact alone. I remain intact alone. Corners breathing, lay a sound. Not asleep, just settled down. Awareness wide inside, unbound. Edges blur but don't confound. I don't brace for what I found. I don't fear what spins around. Balance lands without a crown. Firmly still but not locked down. Oh, tension cracks and flakes away like paint that couldn't stand the rain. Memory yet is what it saves. Softens nights that once felt sharp. I don't polish former days. I don't draft tomorrow's shape. The present fits me just the same. Unforced calm, a natural state. Darkness spreads in even layers. Sound drifts wide, no sharpest players. Thoughts behave like patient waiters. Never rushing, never hasty. I don't wrestle with control. I don't chase a louder road. Stillness teaches me the goal of staying whole without the toll. Time bends sideways, never snaps. Seconds stack in gentle laps. Urgency forgets its map. Pressure slips through unseen gaps. I don't force a tighter grasp. I let meaning overlap. Ease replaces old collapse. Grace arise without a tap. Distance grows from me to strain like space between thunder and rain. I don't cling to what remains. I don't mourn what couldn't stay. Peace appears without a claim. No announcement, no parade. It settles deep, a steady flame that warms without the need to blaze. Late hours leaning, slow their pace. Light thins out across the space. Nothing missing, nothing chased. No finish line I need to face. I don't label where I've changed. I don't track the cost it takes. I stay present, fully placed. In this quiet I embrace. Breath evens out, the chest feels strong. Thoughts align without a song. I don't dramatize the wrong. I don't spotlight where I'm from. Acceptance hums low and long, without applause, without a gong. Time moves different here nothing pulls me past this calm.
Street signs blinking, half belief. Painted letters chipped and worn. Footsteps soften into ease as purpose loosens at the joints. Breathing deep without a plan. Heartbeat steadies where I stand. Nothing here demands control. Everything already know. Paper cups along the curb carry stains of earlier hours. Steam rises then dissolves, leaving sand instead of proof. If time behaves in gentle bends, minutes pile without intent. I stop racing what might come, let arrival choose its run. Passing scenes, faces blur to color tone. Stories trail off mid-sentence, meaning thins but truth remains. Confidence rests in the chest, no announcement, no request. Strength feels lighter when it's calm, like weight released from open hands. Streetlight halos bruise the ground, shadows shift but never rush. Awareness widens inch by inch, without effort, without push. I don't posture, I don't prove, I don't chase a sharper move. Stillness hums beneath the noise, offering a different choice. Oh, regrets loosen their hold, like knots undone by patient rain. Memory sheds excess tone, leaving lessons losing pain. I don't polish what I was, I don't fear what I'll become. The present opens quietly, wide enough to carry me. Night thickens into velvet space, sound drifts slow from wall to wall. Nothing sharp enough to break the fragile calm that starts to call. I answer by remaining still, let momentum choose its will. Balance settles into place without demand, without a chase. Time stretches sideways, unafraid. Rules dissolve but order stays. Urgency forgets its name. Pressure slips without a trace. I don't grip what drifts away, I don't cage what wants to stay. Ease replaces tight command, like water learning solid land. Corners hum with muted light, laughter fades into the air. I notice how my thoughts behave, less like weapons, more like care. Clarity arrives unforced, not pursuit but simply formed. Peace grows roots beneath the noise, patient deep without a voice. Late hours lean into the room, carrying a slower truth. I don't decorate the past, I don't sprint towards something new. Presence feels like solid ground, even when the lights dim down. Nothing missing, nothing, no, just the now I chose to hold. Distance grows from needless strain, like space between a thought and flame. I release the need to steer, let direction wander near. Comfort is the mains intact, even when I don't react. Calm survives without a fight, staying soft but standing right. The night accepts me as I am, no demand to rearrange. I don't ask it for a sign, I don't beg it for a change. Completion settles slow and sure, not loud but deeply secure. Where the quiet stays with me, that's exactly where I'll be.
Words like niggas on chips and ammo glow. Even inside those where the long hours go. He lives gently from the concrete low. That feels state where the patient flow. Legion, but once them pockets closed, the day unravels spread by breast flow. No urgency left to overthrow. I stand relaxed what a man is about. Side alleys murmuring a muted vow. Footsteps echo but don't out how. Graffiti feels like the loosened brow. Tumbling softly, doesn't disavow. Print for steady, that's the vow. Thoughts rearranged without a roll. Calm aroused with a settle wow. No witness needed to endow. Side alleys on a witness pole. Ooh, no witness needed to endow. Side alleys on a witness pole. Hey, these street vendors pack what they won't allow. Steam drifts up with season somehow. Laughter trails off and disavow. Night grows by to teach us how. Pressure exits, know where I am now. Shoulders drop, spine says aloud. Confidence rests without a crown. Strength stays cool without a scar. Windows mirror a passing blow. Faces blur like a softened brow. Signals blink then break that vow. Nothing in needs control now. Plan dissolve, no need to plow. I stop arguing with the how. Ease feel rest, not disavow. Peaceless light, a gentle wow. Corners come with a lowered sound. Pavement holds the warmth that found. Shadows crisp but don't confound. Edges smooth with stretch, one's bound. Awareness lives without a bound. Focus sharpens vision round. I don't rush what comes around. I let the moment choose the ground. Old regrets loosen its shroud. Memories thin, no longer loud. Distance grows from every cloud. Clarity formed without a crowd. A presence speaks firm and proud. No sermon needed to us down. Balance settles evenly crowned. Quiet wins without a sound. Thickens, reaching out. Senses heightened gently while routine slips is rigid vow. Spontaneity shows me how I stop measuring what I allow. Trust expands a subtle plow. Cutting paths, exponential drought. Calm goes rules, deep devour. Street clouds blink and miscount now. Minutes stack but don't disavow. Time behaves like it learned about. No resistance left to allow. I don't dominate the ground. I coexist with what's around. Presence sharpens, softly growl. Lightness lands without a sound. Deepens richly brown. Color fades to tones unbound. Movement slows and tempo profound. Nothing here needs to be found. I stop chasing higher ground. Let contentment back confidence on, knowing the sound ain't good time, not upward bound. Just a hand from needless doubt. Like states between wonder and drought. Effort easy, strut steps out. Peace remains without a shout. I don't rip what life's about. I release the need to rob. Every choice feels less to go. Freedom lives inside the now. Yeah. Light lights down and flicker out. Streets inhale, then gently exhale down. Sides and scrolls, richly styled. Doors behave, no longer scrowl. I don't decorate the crowd. I don't posture, I don't cow. Stillness proves what motion can amount. Completion settles, don't we rap? Completion settles, don't we rap?
Sidewalk warm starts moving slow. Streetlight buzz and a tire glow. Evening folds what I was owed. Shoelace loose, I step below. The pace that panic used to know. But settles deep, the chest feels low. I let the moment overflow. Stars hum a soft hello. Receipts curl up like falling snow. Windows fog where whispers go. Conversations bending slow. Coins sit heavy, pockets low. Nothing here I need to show. I learned patience watching though. Rise on faith, not force or blow. Brickwork grows, time leaves fingerprints in those. Cracks tell stories no one wrote. Pressure fades when hands unclench low. Shoulders grab, spine let's go. Thoughts untie the tightest knot. Calm arise without a note. Just a quiet settling flow. Break silent, voices go. Street cats stretching, shadows low. Neon blinks like it forgot why it shines or why it glows. I don't chase what's moving fast. I don't milk what's almost gone. Presence holds me where I'm at. Firm enough but never hard. Cups on concrete floor. Steam escapes an unseen door. Oil and spice hang in the cold. Memory stirs but won't take hold. I release the urge to fold. Every outcome into gold. Something shine without being sold. Something's growing left alone. Street clocks blink and drift off code. Minutes stacking crooked rows. I stop arguing with the road. Let direction find its own. Energy evens head to toe. Nothing jerks, nothing jolts. Balance hums a steady tone. Confidence is quiet, bold. with leftover hope. Laughter fades like drifting smoke. But when it's sharp, the edge feels dull. Nothing here feels difficult. I don't posture, I don't pose, I don't flex what already shows. Stillness speaks in undertones, loud enough for me alone. Shadows stretch across the floor, then retreat through open doors. Tension peels like dried out glue. From old thoughts I outgrew. Ease replaces push and pull. Trust fills space I once controlled. Motion finds a natural role. Without command, without a shove. Memory thins to neutral tones. No sharp edges left exposed. I don't polish what I was, I don't chase what I'm not. The now expands a steady zone where worth exists without a loan. Peace arrives full grown, full form. No announcement, no alarm. Lights dim, then settle low. Traffic hush becomes a drone. Time behaves like it knows. There's nowhere urgent left to go. I let thoughts pass like window glow. See not held, not overthrown. Freedom lives in moving slow and letting moments overflow. Accepts me as I am. No demands, no final plan. I don't need to understand why calm feels better than command. Weight lifts without leaving ground. I stay present, fully found. Nothing lost, nothing new. Just breathe, just space, just now. Smoke takes its time. So do I.
Porch glass sweats while the evening's drawn. Heat releases what daylight's done. My shadow stretches then moves along like patience learning where it belongs. Breath drops low, shoulders loose and bone. I stand unbothered, fully alone. Nothing pulls me toward what's next. The present speaks, already known. Yeah. Paper signs curl, edges worn. Ink forgets the hands it's from. Footsteps soften, cadence slow. Urgency fades, overthrown. I don't measure what I've grown. I don't weigh what can't be shown. Confidence settles, steady tone. Quiet strength becomes the throne. Uphold. Steam lifts gently, then is gone. Scent remains, but proof moves on. Laughter thins, then loses form. Night expands, cool and long. Minutes bend, but never snap. Time relaxes its own trap. I release the urge to run. Let stillness finish what's begun. Windows catch a passing tone. Color fades, but won't pose on. Stories pause mid-syllable. Meaning things bends, your truth stays strong. I don't brace, I don't perform, I don't sharpen what's already worn. Ease replaces heart and stone, comfort claims me as its own. Advocates me as its own. Advocates me as its own. Yeah. Street corners hum a lower tone. No, not asleep, just overgrown. Awareness widens inch by inch, without command, without a push. I don't posture, I don't zone. Now chasing praise I've never known. Balance finds me on its own, like water resting after motion. No tension slips like crack cologne, fading traces overblown. Memory edits what it keeps, softens edges, dulls the sharp. I don't polish what I've done, I don't chase what's yet to come. The moment stands fully grown, enough for me, enough alone. Enough for me, enough alone. Alone, yeah. Darkness settles evenly sown, yeah. Sound drifts wide but never shouts. Thoughts behave, no longer roam in crowded loops that spin me out. I don't wrestle for control, I let direction choose the route. Calm takes shape, a tempered stone, heavy, warm but never cold. Time drifts slow but doesn't moan, seconds stacked like overtones. I stop arguing with pace, let movement find a natural home. Strength appears without a groan, when effort learns to stand alone. Stillness proves what force won't show, how power lives in letting go, yeah. How power lives in letting go, yeah. Lives in letting go. Distance grows from needless weight, like space between echo and thought. I don't cling to what's been lost, I don't cage what can't be caught. Peace arrives without a note, no warning sign, no heavy coat. It fits me like familiar bones, not borrowed calm but fully owned. Late hours stretch, then settle down, like dim soft across the ground. Nothing missing, nothing no scoreboard, no final round. I don't label where I've grown, I don't need the world to know. Completion hums a settled tone after the noise is gone. For the land, after the noise is gone. I stay.
Hourglass cools as the latch clicks tight. Heat withdraws from the earlier fight. Air feels heavier, soft and polite. Evening settles without invite. My shoulders sink in the borrowed light. Thoughts release what they held too tight. I don't rush meaning into sight. I let the moment right tonight.
Paper signs curl out of spite. Ink fades slowly, losing bite. Footfalls echo, then feel right. Like time decided not to bite. Pressure loosens its old grip tight. Breath drops deeper, calm takes flight. I don't force the wrong to right. I stay aligned with tonight. Stay about tonight.
Steam drifts upward, thins to white. Leaving scent instead of sight. Voices trail off, losing might. Conversations in mid-flight. Minutes stretch without a fight. Rules relax, release their might. I stop demanding sharp insight and trust the blur of tonight. Hey.
And trust the blur of tonight. Windows glow with borrowed light. Faces pass beyond my sight. Stories pause, then feel polite. Truth remains without a fight. Confidence feels grounded right. Not announced but held in height. I don't posture for the hype. I rest easy in tonight. I rest easy in tonight.
Corners hum in muted light. Not asleep, just out of sight. Awareness widens, depth and height. Edges soften, nothing bites. I don't brace for sudden fright. I don't chase the sharper bite. Ease replaces push in spite. I stay present in tonight. Yeah.
I stay present in tonight. Old tension fades like chalky white. Lines dissolve from earlier plight. Memory edits with insight. Softens wrongs that felt so right. I don't polish passing spite. I don't sharpen future sight. The now fits me just right. Unforced calm feels tonight. Unforced calm feels tonight.
Darkness layers, smooth and slight. Sound drifts wide but never bites. Thoughts behave, no urge to fight. No rehearsal, no rewrite. I don't wrestle for control tight. I don't crave the loudest light. Stillness teaches truer might by staying whole tonight.
Time bends sideways, holds its height. Seconds stack but never bite. Urgency releases its right. Pressure slips from grip and sight. I don't force a clearer sight. I don't grip with knuckles wide. Balance lands without a fight. I stand steady in tonight.
Distance grows from needless plight. Like space between echo and sight. I don't cling to what took flight. I don't cage what lacks the right. Peace appears without invite. No procession, no spotlight. It settles deeper, quiet might that warms the core tonight.
Late hours thin into soft light. Rooms grow calm, edges polite. Nothing missing, nothing tight. No scoreboard left to right. I don't label wrong or right. I don't count the cost inside. I stay grounded, fully bright. Inside the calm of tonight.
It evens out, the chest feels right. Thoughts align without a fight.